All right, welcome to another daily database insight. So we have joined the domain, we have installed the hmailserver. Now what is left to do is to test the hmailserver on SQL Server. Now we can test it on SQL Server, we can test it on the domain controller where we installed it, but I would like us to go and test it on the SQL Server database. So I will launch SQL Server Management Studio here. And then I'll wait for it. That's always how it goes. Launch it and wait for it. SSMS is finally up, so let's log into this. All right, I am connected. So the next thing we need to do is let's see if we can start this SQL agent. Okay, it started. So we need to come to management section here and database, and we're just gonna configure a new database. So gonna be a new one, and I will call this DB profile. Then I will add an account. I'll specify as a new account, so it's gonna be DB alerts, and then my outgoing server is gonna be smtp dot livesite.com. Well, that's not the SMTP server, but this is the SMTP server. The email address for the outgoing is going to be DBA support at livesite. Or actually, I could just use this as my server name, which could be SPV SQL 10. I should actually SPV SQL 10 ops. That is my email address, and then my reply email address is gonna be DBA support at livesite, and my display name is gonna be DBA alerts. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't need an SSL connection for now. public profiles. I'll make this my public profile and I'll make it as my default profile. Then I go to next. Then I go to say yes over there. So I'll wait for that to finish. Go to next. Waiting. So SSMS was frozen, so I am gonna change what we currently have on here. So this is what I ended up doing. Oh, look at that. It actually was frozen, but now seems like it finished. So if I go back here and just try to manage mail accounts and profiles, and then I want to see a profile, looks like the DB profile that I was adding actually added, so that's a good thing. Now the next thing is I actually need to, first of all, I need to create a log. I need to add my administrator, the new domain account, admin, as a login for now, because I am just a little bit lazy to go and create another domain account. All right, then the next thing is I need to test this email database mail profile that is working. So I'll create a new query window. Oh, so I'll paste that and then I'll execute this. In this one, I'm pointing to the DB profile, database profile that I used, that I just created, and then I'm trying to send it to the DBA support at leafsite.com, and then I just have a body, the contents of the message and the subject of the message, and it shows that it is queued. One thing, I can go to the box here and just launch this, and I want to see here. So you can see here that it needs SMTP authentication is required. So now I just need to troubleshoot this in a second here. Back here, and I'm trying to see. That's the only thing that needs authentication. I will uncheck that, and I just want to uncheck that, and I'm just gonna try it again to see if it really requires authentication. So I'll go back to the box, this one, I'll execute it, and then I'm gonna check the logs here, double click the logs, and there we go. So actually this time it was sent. So now I want to try it with a Gmail account. Let's see if it is going to work with the Gmail account, meaning it's going to be sending it outside this lab environment. I'll test that, and I'll go back to my logs and all the way down, and it actually sent it. And if I check my Gmail account, I haven't received it yet, so let me check further. Alright, I do not see it on my Gmail yet, but okay, so the next step would be to test and validate it by installing a local email application. So this is what I'm gonna do, because I think it's working. It could be working just locally here, but let's test that. I am gonna install Thunderbird to validate this. I'll run Thunderbird installation as administrator. Again, because this is within this environment. Go to next. I'll do a standard installation. I'll leave it in that folder. And then I'll launch it. And there it is. DBA support at thatlivesite.com. I type in the password. This is gonna be that, and the outgoing server is gonna be SMTP. The port is gonna be 25, and this port is gonna be 143. Okay. This hostname is gonna be imap.livesite as well. So now we're just gonna test, and everything looks good. So we'll just click done. I understand the risk. I'll click confirm. And I will finish. I'll set that as default. It doesn't really matter because this is just a test environment anyways. And look at my inbox here. Looks like something already showed up here. Yeah, you see that? This was the email we sent from my server, and it actually worked. So that is how you set up hmailserver, and you leverage the SMTP for hmailserver running on your environment to be able to send emails within your environment. Now the mind-boggling part is why it hasn't gotten to my external email account. So let me go back there and check my external email account again. But since I really don't need it to be there anyways, If you just want to be able to set this up and configure what is happening within your laboratory, then that is the detail of everything you need to set up. If you have any comments, you can leave them on the chat section. I'll respond to you as soon as I can. And if you know anybody who needs more information about setting up SMTP servers and configuring your database mail for your SQL Server environment, you must show them this video and ask them to reach out if they need me to point them in the right direction. Thank you and have a good day.